I need a way to remotely record multiple temperatures for projects like the boiler and more to come. So here is how I did it. Previously I made a prototype which has been monitoring the boiler temperature as well. But now it's time to finalise it into something more official. Now that I have a design for the temperature monitor, it's time to convert it into a PCB. Here is the schematic, and there's the layout for the PCB. We can view it in 3D to check that we're happy with it. As you can see, it's got room for 6 temperature probes on either side, bringing the total to 12. We'll get some PCBs sent through in the post where we can start soldering on the connectors. And as you can see here, the PCB has arrived, but we'll get the connector soldered on in a way that looks like this and give it a try. Now that I've got this all soldered up, I can attach the ESP32 to the PCB, and on each of these connectors I can attach a temperature probe depending on the project that requires it, up to 12 probes, and they're all just plug and play depending on the use case. Will be available in Home Assistant for this sensor. Now we have everything hooked up together, we'll connect it and make sure no magic smoke gets released. From here we can flash it with the temperature monitor firmware. Now that it's flashed, we can connect it to Home Assistant and then attach the temperature probes to check everything's working. With everything now connected to Home Assistant, we'll connect some temperature probes to give it a try. This version supports up to 12 temperature probes, but for now I've only got the 6 connected to test it. After a bit of debugging, I found out there's a problem with the PCB. I've connected ring 1 and ring 2 together on each of the connectors. So what I'm gonna have to do on this prototype one is take off the connectors and break the connection between ring 1 and ring 2, along with running a separate wire between all of the ring. Pretty sure it's ring 2. Watch me be wrong. And then connect a wire between all of the ring 1s back to pin 5 for the ESP32. And hopefully that will sort the problem of these sensors not connecting. But that's the joy of electronics. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. After a little bit of PCB surgery that I had to change the layout that you can see here, we'll have it connected and see if I've sorted the problem. If I have managed to resolve the issue, I'll get a new PCB made to make it official. But for now, let's get it tested. And after that hellish loop of electronic debugging, we got our first temperature probe attached. It looks like the issue was that I connected ring 1 and ring 2 on all of them. As the jacks only had 1 ring on them, I thought this was okay to merge, but apparently not. You live and learn. But now that we have multiple supported, as we have multiple now, we can attach them all for any temperature monitoring projects, up to a total of 12 when I get a new PCB ordered, as this one is just the work in progress, as you can see by a lot of the hacky patching. And as a little test to show you, I'm going to put this one into the cold water, this one into the hot water, and I'll just hold this one. And you can see there in real time, the hot is currently reading 60 degrees and climbing. The cold is at 15 degrees and I'm at 29 degrees. So for proof of concept and only one modification to the PCB, I'd call that a success. Now I can get some of these ordered and put them together for using lots of temperature monitoring products to come in the future. If you don't want to miss out on those, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more to come.